Republican incumbent Chris Obenshain and Democratic challenger Lily Franklin are preparing for a rematch in the race for the 41st seat in the Virginia House of Delegates. In 2023, Obenshain won by less than a point, a margin of just 183 votes in a race both candidates say flew under the radar.
It was an incredibly close race last time. Wasn't as much focus on it last time. A lot more focus this time, and obviously fighting hard to defend this seat.
In that race, the two campaigns combined to spend more than $1.5 million. But led by Franklin's $1.3 million investment, two campaigns have spent a combined $2.4 million this year, giving this race one of the highest price tags in the state.
I think one of the biggest things, since I ran last time, it came so close that there's been more investment in this region by my party. I've been building connections across the state of Virginia.
The district, which represents Montgomery County and part of Roanoke County, traditionally leans right, in a region of the state historically dominated by Republicans. As a result, Franklin believes a win for her campaign could point to a Democratic resurgence ahead of the 2026 midterms.
I think that we're going to send a large message from across the nation if we win this seat. One, we are going to pick back up the rural population, which Democrats have lost in a lot of places, and we're also going to be picking up the college students that maybe fell off in 2024.
But Obenshain is prepared to defend his seat, pointing to a record that he says has delivered on promises over the past 2 years.
I told folks 2 years ago when I ran for the House of Delegates that I was going to be a voice for them in Richmond, that I was going to use my experience to bring legislation that makes their life better, that puts money back in their pocket, that tries to reduce costs, tries to protect their families and make their community safer, that I'd support law enforcement. I've done all those things.
While their policies differ, both candidates say they're committed to working across the aisle to represent the interests of all Southwestern Virginians.
I've introduced legislation to reduce the cost of child care. That affects everybody, Democrat, Republican, independent alike. I've introduced legislation to provide more services to children with disabilities. That affects every family equally. It doesn't discriminate by party.
Whether it's bipartisan or through my party, I'm going to be fighting for this region. You will not elect somebody who's going to fight harder for Southwest Virginia than myself.
Early voting runs through Saturday, November 1st, and Election Day is Tuesday, November 4th. In Roanoke, Sam Graham, WFXR News.